Defense held strong, and that's always a goal of ours when we step on the field is to keep a shutout. So I was really impressed with how we played defensively, and I thought Annie was phenomenal in the back. She just did a fantastic job. So really impressed with her play tonight. I thought our midfield played very, very well, considering how young we are in the midfield. I thought we at times really, held it together and knocked the ball around. And really proud of the way we came out in the second half. Thought we had plenty of opportunities to get the go-ahead goal, and it didn't happen. So we definitely fell short on the offensive end with some really good looks and some things that we created, but weren't able to find the back of the net.
They came out and worked super hard, and they give 100% effort all the time, and they were working hard. My defense is awesome, and we have those 2 center defenders that are super solid, super smart, and we have those outside defenders that can fly up the wing and give us opportunities. So they all played really well, and they definitely helped me out with the shutout. It's just another opportunity. I mean, we definitely wish that we could have scored in that previous half or 10 minutes, but more opportunities to score. So. Yeah.
Right now our concern is, we had 6-7 attacking players that got to find a way to put the ball in the back of the net with the opportunities that we had. So that's, I think, our biggest concern right now. The goalkeeper stuff will work its way out, but again, a shutout, they both did a great job. They both did what they needed to do to make sure we kept the 0 on the board. I feel that we've got great speed. I think people were able to see that tonight. We feel like we have some great depth and the high pressure that we're trying to play. We like to run, we've kind of always run through 5 and 6 forwards. Our program's always done that, and so I would anticipate that being the case this year. It's a great atmosphere. We have great fan support. They give us a lot of energy. We would have liked to have given them something more to cheer about certainly tonight, but we'll regroup, and we're off to Tennessee, so the schedule doesn't get any easier, but I think we've learned a lot. We're still undefeated. Lots to look forward to. Obviously, we're disappointed with the result for sure. Especially, we had such great support, and we didn't give the fans that they came to see. Unfortunately, I give a lot of credit to Baylor. They came in and knocked us around in the first 45 minutes and just proved that they wanted a little bit more. For some reason, we weren't ready to start this game. We knew they battled hard, and we take a lot of pride in being a high-pressure team, and they gave us a little bit of our own medicine. They were very high pressure. We weren't able to work the ball out of the back, and we were a little bit too risky in the back. We should have just cleared some balls. But they were just very aggressive. They were beating us to the ball in the first 20 to 30 minutes, and that took us, I think, off guard, and we weren't able to recover until the second half.
I thought we kind of, as Coach said, after the game we laid an egg and we didn't finish our opportunities, and then the second half we came out and it was unlucky that they scored on us to set us back again.
I think we just need to calm down a little bit. We're a lot better than we have been playing. We just need to get the ball up and keep it. Our forwards need to do a better job of getting the ball and connecting with our midfields.
Obviously, we played better in the second half, put a lot of pressure, a bit unlucky on some of our shots not going in, but it's hard to chase the game, especially at home when you didn't play as best as you can for 45 minutes.
So we had opportunities, we just didn't finish them, and then we got a PK, and that was great to be able to score, but there just wasn't enough time left.
Ashley took some hard hits. She worked so hard. I thought she did a really great job, and was kind of a highlight of our forward line today.
It's all right. Just got kicked right above the ankle, so it's fine.
Can we expect to see you play against Utah?
Yeah, I'll be there.
The overall atmosphere, the excitement of the match, I mean, that was a great crowd, unbelievable crowd, and just an outstanding match to be a part of, really was.
It was awesome. Our marketing guys did such a good job. Our crowd was huge. It's so fun to play in the Fieldhouse.
Going into this match, I told someone earlier today, a different reporter, I just said, look, either way, whatever the result may be, this is going to be a good match for us to see if we're where we think we are, or maybe, what things we need to get better at to be able to compete at that level. Match after match, that's important.
We knew coming into this match it was going to be a grind. It's not going to be just this easy 3-setter. We knew that we'd have to pass well, we'd have to get up on our blocks, and I think we did the best. I mean, I thought we played really well tonight.
I needed to be a little cleaner on our side. Our ball control really hurt us there throughout the entirety of the match. When you look at the numbers, we gave them essentially 16 points without them having to do anything. So we got ace 5, but then we overpassed 11, which they hit right back at us for a point. Jennifer Hampson was just her typical self, I guess. and she did an outstanding job. I thought Amy Boswell did phenomenal.
And I turn to my teammates and I say, these guys are fighting with me. And I know that our coaches have put hours and hours into this match, and so just knowing that everybody's behind me and everybody's working so hard together, that just powers me. And I'm really proud of us the way we fought. We just next point, next ball. So I think that if we just continue to do that and fine-tune our execution a little bit, then we'll be set.
Yeah, I was happy with how the girls responded, because that can be, like I said earlier, after a match like last night, that can be a tough one, especially against the Utah Valley. It was obviously a big rival, just in-city, that type of deal. And so I was happy with how the girls came out in each of those sets to get those leads that kind of gave us a nice cushion each and every time, so that was good.
Anytime we play UVU, it's always like kind of an emotional game. They always bring their best, so that's what brings up the intensity of the games that we play against them. It kind of hurts, but I'll be okay. I think I'll give it a few days and it'll be right back at it.
Oh, exactly. I mean, she's walking around, so we'll take it day by day. But yeah, you know, it's definitely something we got to worry about. But
our team found a way to continue to battle, continue to fight. A great defensive stop at the end, a couple first downs that we absolutely needed to have. The drive before it, probably the most critical time in the game, where Taysom just kind of takes over and either scrambles or throws it or runs it or finds some way to get us in the end zone. And so overall, hard-fought win, plenty to clean up, but man, we learned a lot and the team hung together, and so pleased with it. Again, if you look at the way the game went, a few big plays on their part that kind of led to points and kept them in it, they deserve credit, and then a few execution mistakes on our part that didn't allow us to pull away, but hard-fought game and a good win.
The mood was good. I mean, we were calm. We knew we were in control. I mean, like you said, they had some big plays at the end of the half. We shot ourselves in the foot on a few things. However, we have a good team and we are unified. And so when we got in there at halftime, sure, we were a little disappointed what happened, but that was the first half, and we focused on playing another game for the second half. So
first half, I think we came out and showed everybody, how good we can be when we're all working together. The second half, we have some stuff we need to work on, but you never want to let, get too down or get too high. You want to just keep a level head and get ready for Virginia next week.
What we really try to focus on is just, not worrying about what we did wrong or anything like that. We just kind of calmed down, fixed a few things, and just got pumped up and ready to go. I was just coming on a blitz in the middle, and he just went low, and thought I could reach over and grab the quarterback, but he flipped me.
I think we haven't been used to getting up on people so quickly in the first half, but it's a good thing that we're doing now. We just got to keep on them the whole game and not let them come back. That's why I always want to get to mostly every game if I can. And if I get 2 touchdowns or over 100 yards, is either one's fine with me, but getting both is tremendous for me. It's a tremendous opportunity to play on 9/11 and ESPN, and just to have American flag and American symbol on your helmet and on the field is a great honor. And to go out there and play football for the soldiers and see on the video screen the soldiers that are out there and saying "Go Cougars" is a great thing to know that they're watching us from over there, and it's just a great honor.
I thought on the men's side I was very happy with our performance. The plan going in was just to run a nice controlled effort and for the first 2 miles, and then kind of release the hounds and roll over the last 2 miles, and I think they did just that. On paper, this was going to be a rebuilding year. We were 4th, we were a podium team last year, which is big time, the Nationals. But our team has high goals, and we're more of the opinion that rather than rebuilding, this is kind of reloading. I certainly think we have a lot of work to do still. I think we can be a top 10 team, which is always great when you can crack the top 10. And if things fall the right way and we have some production from some other people that I think we should be getting production from, then hopefully we sneak back up on the podium.
Our hopes were to have won the race. And I can tell you that Minnesota's a very, very good team. We knew that coming in. And they've always been a top 25 team. And they ran our race plan, which was I wanted us to not go out and be the top 4 runners in the first part of the race, to kind of go out with them, and they hung back, and it looked like we were going to win it easy. But at altitude, that doesn't always happen. And it turned out to be a great idea for Andrea Harrison, who won the race. And hats off to her because she ran a wonderful race and won it in a very gutty race plan. Very good team. We ran well. We beat a good team, UCLA. So all in all, for our first meet, we know where we are. I have a feel for what we need to work on, and we had a couple people that struggled. We got to figure out why, get them into the dock and get them tested and find out what's going on. But overall, I'm very happy.
I really liked how there was other teams here from like out of state and in-state. It really brought a new competition to the race, having Minnesota and UCLA here. So I really liked that. It actually, I feel like I was more prepared and like was more ready to come into a race like that instead of just like oh, it's just another like an easier race. Oh, sorry. I was excited because it was kind of like a bigger race.
One of the things we've talked about since the Utah game is just valuing the ball more, both defensively as a physical presence and protecting the ball and combining. And tonight, especially the first half, our ball movement and our composure with the ball was as good as we've seen it so far this year. And I'm just really proud of the girls for, we've had some tough losses here, and they continue to battle every day in practice with good attitudes and hard work, and it really paid off tonight, and really an overall very good performance. They were better today than they were in our last game, and just like I said, we're moving the ball so well. Our defense is keeping the ball for us and finding our midfield. The forwards are doing their job, so everybody's accountable for their responsibility, and we just were able to put it all together against a very good team tonight.
Yeah, it felt good. It felt good coming off. I just know Ashley's always there on the back post, and so I was able to play it there to her, and she did an awesome job getting in the air and finishing it.
Presence, so every ball was a 50-50 to start practice and stuff, so we made sure that we went in hard. We didn't allow them to win any balls, and we made sure we started up at the front, so it was all 11 of us defending together. A huge relaxing moment for us as defenders. It's so nice to get the goal first because we're able to relax and settle in. It's anxiety the entire time as a defender back there because you know that if you're the one that loses the ball, they have a chance to transition, so you're always on your toes. So to be able to have that first goal, you definitely are able to relax and be able to be more calm.
There's lots of things we've been doing, just our defense have been keeping the other team up and not letting them run behind them, and then our forwards helping out on defense, just high pressuring their defense and all around defense.